Hi guys, welcome back to the Ftog server. Infinity Evolved Todd here. Okay, so I'm just sitting here doing some grinding and mindlessly grinding and realize I'm about to achieve flight. So I should at least tell you or show you, or we can see what's going on here. So the flight that I've decided to go with is going to be this regular jetpack here, not the electric, but the regular one, which takes IC2 biogas. Alright, and then here's the recipe. It's pretty easy. I mean, easy after you get access to metal former and some of these other items, but once you do, then it's not too bad. Okay, so what do we have here? To get the fuel for the jetpack, because that's really the main part, is setting up the infrastructure. Now, we know that the jetpack itself is easy to craft. We have the macerator, and I should have grabbed some just so I can show it to you. But in the macerator, you'll put saplings in there, at least that's what I'm using from the tree farm, and then it turns it into biochaff, this stuff right here. And if we hit R on it, maybe it'll even show you. Okay, so you can put different types of organic matter into the macerator and get this. And the one I picked is saplings because you can see all the 8s and everything, and up here you'll see 4. So you get the most out of your buck with saplings. Alright, so then once you have that, and I'll have to manually move it over, and I decided to do that for now, even though I could take a extra utilities pipe and then run it along this way, which I might actually just set that up. Yeah, I might set that up. But anyways, you put it in here, you mix it with water, and we have the water, or the world interaction upgrade inside here. If I can click on it, there we go. And then power from here. I don't think I've shown this to you last time. If you are curious, which I was, RF can be converted to EU through the immersive engineering wire connectors here. Alright, so you put the biochaff inside here, it mixes with the water, and then it makes IC2 biomass. Is that what it said that it actually takes? No, biogas. Okay, we need to make it from mass to gas. That's what I figured. So I have a liquid node over here pulling it over into this machine. That one is just a random connection. Well, not a random connection, but a useless connection. Okay, and this is the fermenter. The fermenter will ferment the biomass into the biogas. Alright, so the fermenter needs to be heated up. Its heat source that I'm using is an electric heat generator. You need to put coils inside here. You can put a total of 10. For each coil you put in there, it gives you 30 HUs of heat per tick, I guess, I assume. I'm kind of new with the whole heat aspect of IC2, but I think it's cool that it's in there anyway instead of just using electricity. Okay, so I have 3 just because it was a round number. Each one of these coils has 8. If you use extruder or rolling machine, it makes 3, so 3 times 8 is 24, and then yeah, so there. So I didn't have extra wires laying around. Alright, I tried using the wire connectors onto the electric heater there, but it wasn't getting any power, so I just ran this guy over, and I don't know why I built it in the floor, but oh, well, I do know why. I had that machine, the biogenerator from forestry coming over here, and then I had the wires running underneath it, and yeah, so that's just why they're there. So since those were in the floor, these are in the floor also. Anyways, so that comes over here, and then now we have 2 buckets of the biogas. 2 buckets is nothing. You can see here the tank holds 30 buckets. So we need 30 buckets. And that's where I was when I realized I need to start showing you guys some stuff. So I think we are going to have a buffer tank here. I made it with some... Oh, I made a pulverizer. So now I can put iron ore inside here, and it gets ejected over here, and you can get ferrous from that, and you mix it with the iron, and you can make Invar, and Invar is what you need to make this tank right here. Alright, so now let's pull the biogas out of that and put it into, and why isn't it pulling it out? Oh, it did. It only did 2 buckets, so you can see it in the tooltip there. Okay, so then the bar's coming up, and it makes a little bit here, and this is incredibly efficient. So even though I only have like 6 in here, I'm actually going to get a lot of biomass and biogas out of this, and I'll probably be able to fill this up just with the small amount of chaff that we have. Alright, so now to get it into our jetpack, we are going to need another canning system, and it's going to be the exact same one as right here. Alright, so I don't think it matters what the facing is, so we'll just throw it like that. And then we will get, I thought I had a second node on me. I do have one. Let me just grab it out of here. There it is. And we will come back over here. And voila. There we go. So now it should be filling up on the right side there. I mean on the left side, my military left. And then I'll have to figure out when we get our backpack, or not backpack, jetpack, we'll have to figure out the setting here, if it needs to be on canning or what. So now that we have the fuel going up, let's come over here and make the jetpack. And I believe I have everything that I need here in my inventory. Oop, not the electric one. This one right here. And it's not gonna just go in. So like that, these two here, and jetpack. Okay. So while we were waiting, it's taken a little bit of power. While we were waiting, we'll see how much we've gotten here. Okay, so we've only gotten an extra bucket. Let's see if we can start fueling. Okay, shift click doesn't get it, so this must be the wrong setting. Oh, I think we need the line, you see, to come from this and go up into that part at least. So that might actually be it right there. Okay. Now, will it just fill it up with that one, or will it keep it over there on the left side? I mean, the one with the few buckets we have? No. Okay. So we'll just keep it right here. And I think that when I get a little bit more, we'll see. Okay. And then it goes through the deal. That's probably using a lot of extra power that I don't need to actually do, but we'll just let it run. Okay, so now we've got that filling up. What else is different? I've got some, I think you've already seen the lasers. I just showed you the little setup here. I know last time we were fiddling with the public power. So let's go and see what I've done to make it a little bit more automatic. It's not completely automatic. And I'll tell you about what problems I'm running into. You know, sometimes, especially when I'm uploading, I'm not syncing with the server that well, you know, just because I'm sharing bandwidth. And I'll run off my cliff and my glider won't open, just because I guess the server doesn't realize I'm pushing the glider button. So, plenty of times. Well, not plenty of times, but ooh. Did you hear that? Man, I just got attacked. He's still shooting at me. How do they even see me? Are they inside here? No. Oh. Okay, so what I have set up here is a chest here of saplings. The saplings will come up and over, and it of course doesn't go into these because these are not exit points, they're entry points into the system, I mean. And come up and over and into the fermenter here. Alright, so if the fermenter is full, then I put a sorting pipe here, and the sorting pipe is filtering mulch, so only mulch will go here. The squeezer makes way too much mulch, like way more mulch than the fermenter uses. Right here is a mulch spot, so it goes into the trash can, so it doesn't clog up the system. Now I tried having a filter here with this pipe here. Sand and logs will actually go inside the squeezer. So what I have is an item filter just to put apples inside that one thing. I was trying an inverted item filter to make the sand and the logs not go this way, so I can have just the apples and just the saplings go up this and then into a pipe going into this. But for some reason, and I blame it on the different genomes, or you know, the different data that all the saplings could have, because if you do look at here, we'll actually look at one. Let's click inside here. See, it says apple oak sapling. That's a forestry tree, and then it says unknown genome. I think some of the data there is messing up the filter, because it will try to go into this machine, but if it's full, I want it to say, okay, it's full, and then go up that way, and then go up into the barrels, and then the trash can up that way. But instead, what it'll do is that it will sit here and take the spot in the transfer node and wait for a spot to open up here, which, you know, this, if I'm not using power, this isn't going to go down. So it will just sit here forever. So I had to take that off. And that's why I have this chest over here that I have to just keep filling up. The apples, I don't think, we'll just go put those in there. I don't think that the tree farm is making enough apples. Is that guy still out there? Can we sleep? Can I spell? Okay, sleeping is allowed. Earlier, Thor was trying to do something, and he was saying don't sleep, and Grok just kept on sleeping. Alright, I wonder why I have that extra cable there. Alright, so we'll go outside and take a look. I think we looked at everything inside here. Oh, another thing. In case you were wondering, I had to figure this out. I wasn't getting all the power that I could out of these machines. And last episode we tried circling the energy node, but it doesn't work that way. Per pipe can only take what it says that it can take in the tooltip. So we were using the cobblestone before, and it could only do 80 RF a tick. So even though these all together would make 150 RF a tick, I was only getting 80. So I upgraded to the iron kinesis pipes. They do 1280 RF a tick, so pretty good. Also, what you have to do is you have to get a wrench, and you have to wrench these guys because they'll start out as, you can like configure how much power can go through, and they start out by default at 20 RF a tick. So you have to wrench them to the 1000 if you want to get the full power out of it. Okay, so we were talking about whether or not this will support, if I'm making enough apples to keep that going. The skeleton's not out here, right? Yeah, you can, it doesn't look like it's going up. I don't know. It's just something I'll have to keep watching. I think we are slowly running out of apples. Almost so slow that you can't even tell that we're running out of apples, but really there's a loss. So I might make a bigger farm if we have the space. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa. This is how I've been getting around town. I figured out that if you just have your glider out and just hold the jump button and forward, you can move pretty quick. Let's see what we have up here. Oh, I just gave up my food. I have no food now. I have a potato. We'll have to run by the farms, grab a little something. Okay. Power's still steady. What's the jetpack at? Ah, it's only 9,000. I was hoping to take the jetpack out and circle the world border, but I don't think that I'll be able to with 9,000. You know what we could do? If we get 10,000 in here, then yep, there's the 10,000. Then we will go, we'll go 5,000 worth, and then we'll come back to base. Alright, so it's got to take up the chest plate spot, and I don't get any extra armor for that, so it's going to be just for flight. I have a feeling I'm just going to lose this thing. Yeah, we'll put that there. Oh, and by the way, I hit triple digits, so thank you everybody for subscribing and watching the videos. This started out and actually still is a hobby for me, but it's awesome that people are actually watching, and you know, it makes a person feel good. So I'll keep making the videos, and I don't know, I haven't like monetized anything yet. I want to keep it like just for fun for now. I've got my regular job. Maybe if you guys get me up to like 1,000 or 10,000 or something, then I'll put some ads on, but we'll see. Right now, let's just keep it as a hobby and something to kind of do and hang out and, you know, something like that. So this food isn't going to hold us forever. I don't know why I grabbed it out of everything else. Let's go to the apple trees. Apples are always good. There we go. There we go. One more. Alright, so let's see if we can head to at least one of the borders. And you saw me jump a little bit. Oh, geez, wow, that used... I guess it had to use some, right? Alright, so we want to check out the map here. How far can we go? So if we are around... What's the number that moves? It's the Z that moves. Okay, so we're going to head south. If we're at about 1,000 Z and we go down this way, we'll be able to go down to about 2,000 Z. So we'll stay at 1,000 X and we'll go to 2,000 Z. How about that? And instead of... Whoa! Come on. There we go. Right on the cactus. Instead of using our power, let's get a boost here. Alright, and then up this way, over here, and then up. And I think that these jetpacks go up to around 240 or 250, and that's why I picked just this jetpack over the electric one, is because it goes up so high on the Y level. I think the electric jetpack only goes to like around 180 or something, and that's not based off of experience. It's based off of what... Oops, that's not the right button. That's based off of what the internet told me. So we are going to head south. I believe that Renovate and Link have their base down in the south side. Alright, so we're already at 13. I'll just hold down the shift button. I'm looking straight down. Okay, now... Oh, there's an island. Now the land came into view. There's a well or something there. Maybe we could check that out. This is so cool to have flight. Flight in Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Expert Mode? Ha! Doesn't seem like Expert Mode to me. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be able to have this flight if it wasn't for the other guys making the machines possible. And that was my phone. Oh! Uh-oh. Turn around. Sorry, I was checking my text. And got myself into trouble. It's a good thing you don't die from that. Alright, so let's at least find the other corner. Okay, sorry, I was just checking my phone. Where are we going now? So we're heading out this way, so I guess it'll be, what numbers? So it'll be 2000, 2000 is when we hit the other corner. Oh, and I wanted to check my fuel. That's what it was. Oh, okay, so we only used a little bit, but we did get that boost. So we'll head up to the top of the world here and see how much power it took from going up to here. That's good enough. Whoa, that's good enough. Find the border again. Alright, so just climbing a little bit, we are... So we used 1,000. So it takes 1,000. No, it takes 1 bucket to get all the way up. So as long as we keep a bucket, then we'll be good. Not really find anything except for ocean out this way. And we're about 200 blocks out. I'm assuming that, yep. Here comes the other border. There it is. Now we will fly up again. We'll just go ahead and circle. I think we can make it. And plus it doesn't take too long to glide 1,000 blocks. Whoop. Come on. Glider. No. Come on, glider. There we go. And we want to keep an eye on this. Okay, we didn't use 1,000 that time. So, Saturday. It's Wednesday right now. Well, Wednesday night in between Wednesday and Thursday. Saturday, the world border comes down. We're going to have to find a new place. I'm not really sure what our base is going to be. We've see you later. We are doing the cliffside thing. We did the underwater thing on the edge mod pack, so we're not going to do that. And plus, Dragon is doing that right now. Ooh, look at this. We can do maybe a water base where we're like a floating base, not underwater. I don't know. I don't want to do a void. You always see the void bases. Where are we at? Let's pay attention to. Oops. Oh, we actually have to go 2,000 blocks. That's right. We should be fine. I have not done a plains base probably since I first started Minecraft ever, just because it seemed like the easiest type of biome to build in. But I wonder what sort of interesting thing we can do. I've been thinking of like doing like a umbrella Resident Evil sort of deal, like having a house or a mansion or something on top, but then you have an underground lab. I don't know. We'll think of something. We'll find inspiration from somewhere. Maybe we'll just get on Google and image bases and figure out what we want to do. And it's getting nighttime. I hope somebody sleeps. Who's online? Uh-oh. I hope somebody sleeps. That's all I can say. Well, this kind of looks cool. It's like up against some volcano stuff. And you got like your lush peninsula. Oh, look at this cave. I'd like to go in there. Let's remember this. I think we are going to consider claiming this, even though it's still within the 1,000 blocks. Wonder if I should put a sign on it. Look at this island. Wouldn't that be cool? What if we made like a mad scientist island, or, you know, evil villain island or something? Some dark oak and some mushrooms. Let's get back up here. This corner is a long way. Oh. What biome is? Oh, volcano. This is pretty small. You won't be able to build a base in there. So I'm going to circle around this and then we'll come back. Okay, so I am on this left side over here. In relation to base, it's right here. What we've done so far is we've gone up and around, and really we have to do this last corner. But I saw this, and I've seen these before in other playthroughs, but I haven't seen it in this world yet. So I just wanted to fly over, let you guys take a look at it. I always think it's pretty cool when they change up villages, especially with these walls. It reminds me of that mod, Ancient Warfare, or I guess it's Ancient Warfare 2 now. I played with that in another pack, but I never really got to get into it, like real good and into it. Whoop, like real good and into it. So that's a mod I would love to get into a pack into a future. So, you know, a year from now when we're good and done with the server. I mean, at least on this mod pack. I mean, not with the server. Man, I hope that Ancient Warfare is something that we can get. Just with, you know, using all the NPCs and stuff. That's like, that would be the cool part. So there you have it. We had done a complete perimeter check of the world border, just to prove it. See, there's that last corner we had to do. Now, I don't like the fog of the desert. Like, I used to like the fog of the desert, but not so much now. Just, you can't see anything. I'm gonna kind of go at an angle here so that we can get the rest, you know, well, not the rest, but, you know, like a little bit more of the map cleared off. And it's not making for a good video if we're just gonna keep going through foggy desert. Okay, let's get over to this greenery here. There we go. I think these are our mountains. Yep. Because there is the slime farm and the brothel. And here is our spawn town. See how awesome it looks? Everybody's doing lots of hard work. That's looking cool. Okay, so something we were talking about. Brink made the nanosuit jetpack, I guess, or I don't know if it's a nanosuit. It's the one with the black armor, and you may have to make the gravity jetpack, I think, to get to it. Anyways, so he made it thinking it would be better than the electric jetpack, but I guess the thing that makes it not so good is that it falls. Like when you hover, I mean, it has a drop, whereas like the electric jetpack, it's like a creative mode. So we are going to hit hover, and I believe that it is M. Are we in hover? No. Whoa. No, we are not. Okay, let's find a place to land, and then we will find out. Over water is always good for landing. Oh, I have to get used to now. We're gonna jump up way out. I'm gonna have to get some kind of boots that will let me fall. Okay, so we will go into our controls and maybe find IC2 jetpacks and switch. Okay, the M key isn't working. So what's our other M button? Activate hover harness. Okay. We can turn this one off. Now let's try it. Nope. So let's try turning off the activate hover harness for miscellaneous, whatever that is. Or was that an H? Oh, was that an H? Maybe that's what I have to push. No, that's hats. Let's turn it off anyways. Miscellaneous. Turn that off. Do we have our M button back for IC2? We do. Maybe we don't have a hover on this. Jeez. There it is. You have to hold down the jump button and do it. Okay. So we are not falling. So with the biogas jetpack, you do have creative flight also. And then that's the down. This is the up. Alright, well, good to know. And then you turn it off the same way. You have to hold down the jump button and then hit M. So there you go. There you have it. We have flight. I wanted to do a sign off, but really, for the end of the episode, I just kind of wanted to see where we are on our production here. The gas is clear. Looks clear anyways. So we've got... Okay, so we have some saved up. We'll be able to fill up this pretty regularly. And might as well look to see how much chaff we have left. 5. Okay, so we got several buckets, and we only used a little bit of our chaff. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming along with me. There we are. Now we're actually in hover mode. Thanks for coming along with me. Thanks for hanging out on the Ftog server. Check out everybody else's videos. We have flight. We have flight now. Major milestone for modded Minecraft. And thanks a lot for the 100 subscriptions and or 100 subs. And I hope that I don't let you guys down. I'll just keep on making my videos. And you guys all have a great day.